Episode 9 is set to end the Skywalker saga and the sequel trilogy itself by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing that a lot of people are really interested in and are very curious about is, of course, the first set of footage of this movie in the form of a teaser trailer. Now, we do know that both Disney and Lucasfilm have a teaser all done and ready to go. It's just about when they want to drop this thing, either on television or onto the internet. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. However, a lot of people have been wondering about the teaser of Episode 9 that'll give fans an overall idea of the tone of this movie and exactly J.J. Abrams' vision and what he intends to do with the final installment of this current trilogy. Now, we do know that initially Disney and, of course, Lucasfilm were in negotiations with CBS to air an actual teaser divided up into 3 different parts for the Super Bowl in order to actually show us some footage of this movie. Then we kept on hearing that that was actually not the case and it all fell apart. You know, they wanted to actually air it on their own programs on ABC, since ABC is owned by Disney. So they never necessarily got the deal per se. And a lot of people have been wondering on whether or not anything is final about it not appearing during the Super Bowl of this year on February 3rd. Now, all thanks to Deadline. They actually came in today and basically just confirmed everything for us, telling us that the actual Star Wars Episode 9 teaser is in no way, shape, or form coming into the actual Super Bowl. And this is what they had to say. Despite internet buzz that Disney will drop a Star Wars Episode 9 trailer on Super Bowl, we're hearing that's not the case. Last year, the studio broke Star Wars promo form and dropped a teaser on Super Bowl Sunday for Solo: A Star Wars Story. But this year, the thinking is that Episode 9 can feasibly create its own event whenever Disney decides to launch the trailer. It doesn't need a big 103 million viewed event to prop this December 20th release. Now, that's what Deadline had to say, and just a couple of days ago, this is what Trailer Track had to say. Other possibilities depending on how much airtime has been bought, including the studio's other spring/summer releases, Captain Marvel, and of course Toy Story 4, and even a Dumbo spot. However, do not get your hopes up for anything from later releases, including Star Wars Episode 9. So, as you can see, now it's basically confirmed now that there is no teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 during the Super Bowl of this year. Now, let me express my opinion on this, and I'm sure that you guys have an opinion about it as well, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this below in the comments. It's a big story today, and a lot of people are just really wondering on whether or not this is a good move by Disney and Lucasfilm. Honestly, I think it would have been a fantastic idea. Would it have cost them some money? Absolutely. Would have cost them a lot of money to do that. But they have the money, that's the thing, they can afford it. So in my opinion, if they really want to go all out with this movie as far as marketing goes, I feel like that they just have to get the word out there as soon as possible, sooner than later, in order to really let the casual fans know that there is indeed an actual new Star Wars movie coming. I get messages and comments stating, Mike, when's the new Star Wars movie coming out? There's a lot of casual fans out there that think Episode 9 is still coming out this May, because they weren't necessarily tuned in to the big news over a year ago that it was delayed until December of this year. So with that being said, I feel like that this is a big mistake to not actually air it during the Super Bowl, and that's just my opinion. If you guys disagree, that's fine. But I think that if they really wanted to do something special, they could have absolutely done like a little tease of a teaser at the Super Bowl where basically you get that title reveal and one shot of footage either of Rey or Kylo Ren. Something as simple as that, right? I think that not only because the screen time would be short, it would cost less money, but it would also get the word out there and it would spread like wildfire. First on the Super Bowl, then everybody goes on the internet after the game's over and watches it again. That's just how it would roll, and that's how it did happen with Solo: A Star Wars Story. Even though it didn't work entirely well for Solo, I feel like it's because not everybody was necessarily asking for that movie. In this scenario, this is the final Skywalker Saga film, and if they're selling it like that, they really do have to treat it with great care, and they really do have to make it a special thing when it comes to marketing, or giving us some kind of footage or announcement on those dates. You know, like a synopsis, for example. Now, I think that would have been a better way to go, and then, you know, slowly gravitate towards actual footage in the new year. That would have worked out perfectly. But anyways, guys, I would really love to hear what you guys have to say about all this below in the comments. You know, what do you think about everything? And, you know, what do you think about Disney and Lucasfilm's decision on this of basically, you know, just having nothing air during the Super Bowl, not spending the money on doing that, and kind of just debuting it on their own platform on ABC. And whatever that's going to be attached to, we don't know. It could be, for all we know, it could be the Oscars, right? Which I doubt. I don't see that actually happening. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.